Hey, yo, what up? I will get straight to it. So, if you sell a product on Amazon, here is how Amazon can put you out of business. By the way, my name is Chris Gray. I'm a husband, father, and entrepreneur. I make these videos to help business owners I vibe with make more money, and also when I teach the stuff that I've been doing, I learn it better. That's the whole what's in it for me part. So, anyway, let me get back to why I'm making this video. It's personal to me. If you sell your product on Amazon, here's how Amazon puts people out of business, and I've seen it happen. It happened to my homeboy. So any which way, when you sell your product on Amazon, you don't have access to any of your data. And today, data is the new gold. Think about this. When you buy something from some kind of, let's say you buy something online from some clothing department or whoever you give your email address to, well, you often see they will start emailing you promotions and offers and this and that. If you go to Disney and you walk into that park or whatever, and you buy your ticket, you go into the park, what happens? They end up selling you stuff over and over and over again. Same thing when you buy something online, from a department store, some kind of clothing store, whatever, they're trying to sell you something over and over and over again, right? Data is gold. Having customer information is a way for you to monetize and make even more money. And I gave you a simple example of selling stuff to that person over and over again, but it happens way more complicated ways. So, which way, my point being is that data is the gold. So when you have Amazon, you have no data. You don't know that person's email address, you don't know their address, you don't know their phone number. They own all that. That's one problem. Here is the biggest problem. Let's say that I sell cups online. I sell these types of cups online, which I don't, let's say I did. All right. And my store is crushing it. Amazon has all the data on your specific store. Again, data is the gold. When I say data, they know what image converts the best. Like what image are people clicking on the most? What works in your description? What doesn't work? What are the customers saying about your product? They have all this, okay? And they don't just have this. And you're thinking, okay, cool, whatever, they can have that, no problem. Okay, they have the data on your store, then they have the data on all your competitors. It's going to be hundreds of people on Amazon right now selling these cups. Of those hundreds, there's going to be 2 to 3 that are dominating. They're selling a bunch of those types of cups. They're selling a bunch of that product. And what happens there, now Amazon not only has the data for your store, let's say your store is dominating, they have, let's say your store is dominating, they have the data for your store, and then your next biggest competitor, and then the next biggest competitor, and they combine that. Now they know all this data, this image works the best. This description works the best. All these things that these customers said, right? They have all that, what the customers liked and what they didn't like. So then what does Amazon do now? Amazon has its own brand. And you've seen it. If you shop on Amazon, they have like the Amazon Essentials or Amazon, whatever you call it. They'll come up with their own brand. And then they'll take that. They can get your product. Depending on your niche, they can get your product. They can get it much cheaper than you can. They go and get the product. They slap the Amazon brand on it. Now they know what type of image to use, what type of description to use, what people didn't like, and what people do like about it. They're going to put that all in their description. And then here's the killer. They own the platform. So even if you've been crushing it and doing your Amazon keyword stuff and you do your best to be at the very top, Amazon, they own the platform, man. They just come in there, boop, plant their product right on top of yours. So now their product is on top of yours if they want. Right, their product is on top of yours, and it's a better optimized, right? Better optimized store, better images, better description. They know what people like and what they didn't like across all the board, and they can get it. They can sell it cheaper than you can. How can you compete? You don't. I have seen stores lose significant Amazon market share because simply Amazon came in and entered the market. This is happening. And if you have a store on Amazon, depending on your niche, you should be cognizant of this because you could be riding high today, selling millions, making a bunch of money. Amazon is getting that data, getting that data, getting that data. And one day, all your sales slow up. This is real stuff, man. It's happened. I had a homeboy selling on Amazon to the tune of millions, riding high, crushing it. And what I just told you happened to him. Amazon entered the market. Not only did Amazon enter the market, which they ended up dominating, but also China, the people that he was sourcing his product, entered the market because they're the ones who have the product. They can sell it much cheaper than he can. But the biggest one was Amazon. Amazon came in, and over time, it started eating at his market share to the point where he had to go out of business because it didn't make any sense. Because Amazon's crushing it, man. They're selling his product, right, and fulfilling it themselves. And then he was having them fulfill his product, so he had to pay them a cut. So they were selling their version of his product and getting a cut of all the stuff that he sold. Man, this is like, I don't even know what the word is. It's not quite a monopoly, man, but it is one hell of a racket. And I'm not hating on Amazon. This is we're here, free capital, all that good stuff. I sell a product on Amazon. With the difference here, and the difference that I told my homeboy with the next round for his upcoming business here is that you need to be on multiple platforms. You just can't rely on Amazon, because over time, let's say that Amazon doesn't even come in and steal your data and can start competing with you. And I want to say steal your data because they technically own it, right? And so they just come and they look at your data and start competing with you. Let's say that they don't even do that, and something happens with your account. Now you're screwed because you were selling specifically on this one platform. Something happened with your account. Now you have no sales channel. So regardless, you want to have multiple sales channels. That way, if something goes down, if you lose market share one place, you can try to make up for it in others. So when it makes sense, have multiple market channels. But then also, the main thing above all this is own your data. Find ways to own your data. Find ways for all your customers. You want to make sure that you have the email, the phone number, and the address. This is the 3 different ways to market to them, to remarket to them, because you're going to make more money reselling to them than you will acquiring a customer. It typically takes a lot of time and effort to get a new customer, but if you get them, you can sell to them over and over and over again. But if you got them from Amazon, how in the hell are you going to resell to that customer if you have none of their data? And also, if you have a brand and you have a store that's doing well on Amazon, do you really have a brand? You don't, right? Because when people buy from Amazon, they don't care about your brand. In some specific cases, they will buy a specific brand from Amazon because that brand is well known or whatever it is. But if it's some random like shirt or whatever it is, and they don't care about your store, man, they just got it. They didn't buy from your store. They didn't buy from your brand. The brand that they bought from was Amazon. They'll come right back to Amazon and get a different shirt from a different store as long as the price is right. You're just a product of Amazon. And so I'm not saying don't do Amazon. It's powerful. It's a powerful sales tool, and you can make a fair amount of money doing that. What I am saying is diversify your marketing channels. And the most thing is own your data. One of the easiest ways to get tons of data on customers that might buy from you is to give away something for free. I've talked about it in a lot of videos, but when I say free, I put quotations around that. You know your audience way better than I will know your audience. There's got to be something in there that they will value and that's relatively cheap. And you can get that product from China for cheap, right? Whatever it is. Let's say it's not going to be a pen. Let's imagine it was a pen. So you got that, you get it super cheap from China. What you can do is you can say, hey, all you pen fanatics, which there's probably none. There's probably a few actually, but let's just say all you pen fanatics, I'm giving away this free pen, just say shipping and handling. And all these pen fanatics go nuts and they go get this free pen for shipping and handling. But if this free pen costs you, I don't know, 15 cents, and the shipping and handling is $4.95, you made money. And you're not making like life-changing money, but you're getting paid to build a list. That's huge. They're giving you money to build a list that you can sell them more stuff. Think about that. That's just one method of getting data, and it's one that I've used over and over again. I know I probably sound like I'm repeating here. I can't stress it enough. Data is the new gold. You need to own your data, and you will not be able to own your data if you're just on one platform, especially with Amazon. They're the ones who have all the data. You have zero. They can come in, and once they decide to be a player in your game, over time, they're going to win for all the reasons I've already stated. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate you. Peace. Hey, yo, real quick before you go, if you're liking this, I am forming a community of business owners that I vibe with. I haven't formed it yet, but I am forming it. And if you're interested in joining that community, it's going to be for free. But if you're interested in joining it, go to this channel, like my channel or whatever. And there should be an about section. If you go to that about section within my channel, you should see my email there. And send me an email and let me know. Send me a message. And if you're a good fit and we vibe, then when that community gets formed, you can join it. Again, the community is free. I just want to make sure that we have the right people in there. And then also, if you're liking these videos, please like and subscribe. I don't really care about it blowing up. It's just what it does is when you like and subscribe, and if me and you are aligned, then other people like me and you will have an opportunity to see these videos, and then we can grow the group further. And again, the point of that group is for all of us to make money. We all have different strengths. We'll create a community, or I want to create a community where we take those strengths and help each other make money. Anyways, I hope this helps. I appreciate it. See you. Bye.